My name is Paul. I set up a company with my friends from college, and I have my own business. I'm 24 years old. My friends and I are co-owners of the business, and even though we run it together, they've allowed me to take the position of CEO. Actually, those friends invited me, and I participated in a group date the other day, but Melissa, whom I met there and is 21 years old, was a really positive girl. After we went on a few dates together, she became somebody I was curious about. And the other day, to my shock, Melissa was the one that confessed her feelings to me, and now we've started dating. Today is the first time that Melissa is coming over to hang out at my house. So I was putting in a lot of effort to cleaning, and I was nervous as I was waiting. But it seems that Melissa has arrived. Welcome! You didn't get lost on your way here.
No, I didn't get lost. But even though this is a pretty big apartment building, you were living on a lower floor than I thought.
What? Oh, I don't really like heights that much, so…
Interesting. Is that so? Well, anyway, this is so big that it's almost a waste to live alone. Wow, I also want to live here.
In the living room, Melissa was really excited in my apartment, and because she's so bright and positive and a little bit childish, she was so cute I couldn't stand it.
Do you mind if I take a look around your place?
Sure. When Melissa said that, she went to go check out the other rooms.
Ah!
Suddenly, I heard the voice of Melissa screaming from the room that was the study room. Oh, shoot, I totally forgot to tell her.
What is this disgusting thing?
Sorry. You see, ever since I was a little kid, I liked dinosaurs, and I collect these kinds of things. I'm sorry to scare you like that. That's right. Actually, in my study room, there was a limited edition action figure of a dinosaur that was about the same height as me.
What? That's kind of lame.
What? Hey!
But also, it's scary. I don't really like this room at all.
It's not like it moves or anything. It's not scary. This is a dinosaur called a Utah raptor, and…
I'm starting to get hungry. Let's order something for delivery to eat.
Oh, okay. Without thinking, I wanted to start explaining about the dinosaurs, but it seemed that Melissa wasn't interested, and she cut me off and said that. So I ordered lunch on a delivery app, and we decided to eat at home. Even while we were waiting and while we were eating, the whole time, she was like,
"How much was this furniture? It's so fancy, it's so nice. And this screen also looks like a movie theater. It looks expensive, it's so cool."
Her eyes were glittering as she was looking at every corner of my place. Actually, when I first moved in here, there was no furniture and it was like a desolate scene. I'm the type of personality that buys the things that I like, but when it comes to furniture, I didn't know what I should buy. But since that's what I was thinking, I had my little sister Paige purchase all of my furniture for me. At this time, even though she's always annoying, Paige chose everything for me, and I was grateful for her taste. I was thinking that, but I also wanted to brag a little bit that I was glad I worked so hard as a business owner to be able to buy furniture like this.
Hey, Paul, actually, there's something that I want.
Huh? Oh, because it's almost your birthday, right? If there's anything I can buy, then I'll get it for you.
Really? I'm so happy.
She's so good at being sweet. I was thinking that when we were having this light conversation and we had finished eating lunch, so we decided to take a break. On this day, we had already made plans to go for a drive after lunch, so we decided that maybe we should get going. As we were talking, we walked down to the parking lot in the basement.
We've always gone on walking dates or taking the train around, so it's gonna be my first time seeing you driving. I can't wait.
That's true. In this area, it's easy to get around without a car anyway, so I don't actually get into my car that much these days.
What? Wait a minute, does that mean you're going to work on the train too?
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting.
Where the company is, there's a lot of busy streets around there, and the parking lot is also pretty far, so the train is more convenient.
But even though you have a car, isn't it inconvenient to go work on the train?
No, not at all. Walking from the train station is way closer than walking from the parking lot.
Oh, really?
Even though Melissa usually speaks and seems happy, for some reason her face was starting to become more stiff. And then, in a small voice that I could barely hear,
Even though you're rich, it seems like you're living like a poor guy.
"What?" I thought I heard those words, and I started to become nervous that maybe I did something to disappoint her. But shortly after that, Melissa's face went back to normal and...
Nothing. We're here at the parking lot, but which one's your car? I wonder which one it is.
When she started to say that, I stood in front of my beloved car that I had been particular about. But then her face became even more stiff and...
Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me that this is it.
Yeah, this is it.
What? Wait a minute. Are you being serious right now?
I am being serious, but why?
Ugh.
What?
This is ridiculous. Your car is so lame. We're breaking up right now. I don't want to get in the car like this. There is no way I can get in a car this lame. Definitely not. It's way too lame. What kind of car is this that wouldn't even be in a movie years ago? It's seriously gross.
Why?
Your apartment is pretty decent, but I don't know. It feels like you can't hide how much of a peasant you actually are. Anyway, I didn't think that you were such a lame person.
What do you mean lame? But it is true that it's an old car, but it is really a pretty rare car, and...
Something like this is rare? Are you sure you weren't scammed or something? Anyway, I am leaving now.
No, please wait. I think you must be misunderstanding.
Don't follow me. Goodbye.
And as she said that, Melissa was glaring at me as she left. I wasn't able to hide my shock, and I was so overwhelmed that I couldn't even follow her. How do I say this? It made me think that until we started dating, she must have been putting on an act. When I calmed down and I thought about it, even within today, there are a lot of times I realized she was a wolf in sheep's clothing. They say that love is blind, but it seems that I was also blind. Even though she said terrible things to me and she broke up with me, the pain from the heartbreak wasn't so easily cured. For a while, I wasn't able to forget about Melissa. But after that, I decided to put even more effort into my work, and I bought a certain thing and tried to have a first start. 5 years later, today, my little sister Paige said that she needed to do some shopping that required a car and asked me to come with her, so we were out shopping together.
Thanks for coming shopping with me, Paul. You really saved me.
This is nothing, don't worry.
Seems like you've gotten your energy back. I'm glad. You know, everybody in the family was really worried about you when you were heartbroken and stayed holed up at home.
Sorry. I'm totally fine now. After I heard all of the stories from you, I'm completely over it by now. Now that it has been 5 years already, I was completely over Melissa. Actually, Melissa and my sister Paige are the same age, but... as it turns out, when I was talking to Paige about the situation, we discovered that they went to the same college, even though Melissa had told me that she was working at a company. So I found out that she had been lying to me from the beginning. And it seems that Paige and Melissa didn't know each other personally, but apparently she was famous in the college because of a rumor that she changes men like a revolving door that could be a wallet for her. And apparently she was talking about me, saying that she was scammed by a guy that was pretending to be rich. When Paige told me that, I was shocked. But when you hear that, of course I would completely get over her. Seriously, Paige is always the one that's helping me. We packed everything into the car that she bought, and we were just about to get into the car for me to drive Paige home. But I heard a familiar voice that called out to us and stopped Paige and me.
Oh, geez, I'm running into someone I don't want to see.
What? Melissa? When I turned around, standing there was Melissa, with her arms crossed and looking right at me.
Your new girl? I don't know, she seems like a peasant. Well, I guess you're a perfect match then. What did you just say?
Even though it's been 5 years, she hasn't changed at all, I guess. I can't believe I spent so long being heartbroken over somebody like this. But I was also shocked at how I didn't feel anything for her at all. If anything, the fact that Melissa was saying weird things and on top of that trying to belittle Paige only made me hate her more. We should just ignore her. Ignore someone like that. Let's go, Paige. I don't know why she came over to talk to us, but I didn't want to hear her speaking, so I hurried to leave and opened up the car door, and it was at that moment.
What is that? Even though you're poor, a luxury car? Could it be because I called your car lame, you're hiding your really crappy car from your new girlfriend? I bet you were lying about being a business owner anyway, weren't you?
Huh?
Wait a minute, is that luxury car a rental? Look at you, trying to show off and pushing yourself to try and rent a luxury car. But you can't hide how much of a peasant you are. It's so obvious.
I don't know what made her have this huge misunderstanding, but it seems like she just couldn't hold it in and wanted to bully me like this.
And you lived on a much lower floor than I thought you would. And since all of that furniture was brand new, that was probably a place that you also rented just so you could show off.
Listening to Melissa laugh like that, it was so terrible that it started to make my head hurt. Oh, what a chore. But as I was holding my head...
What the hell are you saying?
But then Paige started laughing and talking.
You know, when Paul doesn't have any interest in something, he has no interest at all. And it's true that sometimes he can seem like a peasant, but you know that he has so much money that he can spend however much he wants on the things he wants to buy. And plus, Paul, he's been working so hard over the last 5 years. Oh, really? Even if you lie like that, it's useless. But sure, why don't I ask you, what kind of things, for example? Well, let me see. Just the other day, you went and splurged on a wooden dinosaur figure that there's only one in the world, right?
Oh, yeah, that was expensive. I have to say I didn't expect it to cost $10,000, though.
$10,000 on a figure? And plus, your last car was so rare that it's really difficult to get. Wasn't that right? Even though our mom is driving it around right now.
Yeah, that's right. You know, that car is the exact same one that the main character of a police movie was driving. It's called the Black Mask, and it's actually a pretty premier car.
What? That crappy car is a premier car?
My mom was watching that movie right after I bought it, so I decided to give it to her as a present. Plus, I was able to buy my current car brand new in cash.
This isn't a rental? Since you're only ever looking at money, I guess you don't know how to look at anything else. You're lying. You're definitely lying. There is no way that such an old, crappy car is a premier car. Stop trying to show off.
Melissa's face was becoming more and more frustrated, but then, at that moment, "Sorry to make you wait, Melissa." As he said that, a guy arrived that came closer to Melissa. That must have been when she came back to herself, and she started to put the arrogant face on again, and then she turned to us and said,
"I don't have any time to be looking after you peasants. My boyfriend is here. See you, and he's way more rich than you anyway."
As she said that, she started running towards the man that arrived, but then... What? If it isn't Mr. Paul, the CEO! That's right, the guy that Melissa said was her boyfriend. Actually, I knew him!
What? Wait a minute. You guys know each other?
Oh, hello, Mr. Kevin. Melissa, let me introduce you. This is the CEO of a company that I have the pleasure of working with a lot as a partner recently. He's young, but he's famous for being an incredible businessman. I'm one of the people who has the goal of someday wanting to become like him. But also, if it wasn't for Mr. Paul's company, my company would also collapse. Man, I really am indebted to him. He's an amazing person.
What? No way.
Oh, not at all. It's an honor to know that that's how you feel.
Well, look at this perfect timing.
Isn't it? Wait, Mr. Paul, this is your car? Isn't this the Benz you said you bought brand new the other day? And not only that, but a G-Class. This costs more than $150,000, doesn't it? Yeah, this is it. I ended up splurging a little. Wow, that's amazing!
No way. This is a lie. Oh my, you still can't believe it. But Paul is amazing. And you know it's too late for you to regret it now. I guess you just now realized how big of a fish you let get away.
Melissa had turned completely pale, and it seemed like she couldn't accept the reality. But then, even though her boyfriend was standing right there, she started to say this ridiculous thing.
Hey, Paul, Mr. CEO, that woman isn't your girlfriend, is she? Because we still hadn't properly broken up, right? Let's make up, right? Right?
Huh? Wait! Hey! We ended our relationship a long time ago, and there's no way at this point.
Paul, you really have no luck with women.
Hey, are you sure you can talk?
Right? Let's make up, right?
Huh? Hey, you! Are you kidding me?
Shut up!
It seems like Mr. Kevin was also confused. And then she kept trying to get back together with me and was causing a tantrum. And on top of that, she started crying and causing a scene. And she was throwing whatever she could find and kicking and punching. And she even started hitting the security guard that came running over, and it was out of our control. So Paige quickly picked up the phone and reported it to the police. After Melissa threw such a huge tantrum, she ended up being taken away by the police.
All I was doing was fighting with my boyfriend. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Paul, Kevin, help me.
She was crying as she was pushed into the police car, but of course, we ignored her. There was zero value in defending her, not that woman. And so the three of us decided to leave together. Melissa ended up having to pay a fine for the damages she caused, and on top of that, apparently she was also sued by the shop for causing a scene and damaging business. On top of that, because of this, a lot of the men that she had been fooling found out and they sued her. Because of how much she was messing around during college, her parents had already disowned her, and I heard she had nobody else to rely on. And up until now, she had been messing around so much, but in order to pay off her high student loan and her debt, as well as her fine, apparently she's having to work as a janitor and at convenience stores, and she's having to work so much that she doesn't even have time to sleep. As for me, I was invited by Mr. Kevin, and I participated in a party for car lovers. I met a woman there, and right now things are going pretty well with her. There's no way I want to experience the same thing that I did with Melissa, so this time I need to be careful so that I don't repeat the same mistake. For now, if I end up falling for her, I'm gonna introduce her to Paige first before I start dating her. All right, I'm gonna do my best in both my professional and personal lives.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!